Good morning, and welcome back to Cold Waters. And today I'm going to
torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
attempt to defend the Spratley Islands from what appears to be a small invasion fleet. Yeah, we'll see. So let's jump straight back in to the map. Let's go ahead and go here, and we are not.
Helm right 2090. Helm I.
We're not in a US Navy boat. No. Today, we're in a Royal Navy attack boat. We're in a Trafalgar class because it's in 2000 it was what was available. We are in HMS Torbay. And Torbay and I have an interesting history which I'm not going to go into, but the long and short are I'm playing through an idea of a campaign that I've had where there's a bit of a logistics issue, I suppose you might say, and I'm trying to control the weaponry that I've got access to. So we're fresh out of port. Well, we're a period of time sailing to the Spratley Islands, and this is what I've got on board the Trafalgar. So I've got a total of 10 spearfish, 12 tigerfish, 6 harpoons, and I've got space for 2.
Helm, steady course.
That was all the weaponry that was available back at base. So we got a restock in the last few days. I arrived back at port, filled my boots as much as I could, and here we are. So I've got plenty of harpoons. Well, I've got 6, but most of the ships that are approaching have got point defense. In fact, maybe all of them do. Now, the mix of spearfish and tigerfish is interesting. In this particular game, what I've done is I've tweaked the torpedo settings to reflect the mod 2 improved tigerfish, together with the spearfish that was available in the year 2000. Tigerfish is an interesting weapon. It has been much, well, I suppose, not liked.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Let's put myself in ultra quiet mode, and not without reason. It's not been the best weapon in the world. And if you're used to playing around with Mark 48s, the tigerfish feels very frustrating. But .mod and all the mods I've played around with so far don't reflect something that appears to be a little known about the tigerfish, and that is it's a quiet torpedo. It was described by an American general, or maybe he was an admiral, as being absolutely lethal because it's so quiet. It's reflected in the mod I've got here. The spearfish is not a quiet weapon, but it's also very fast. So I'm equipped with quite a reasonable choice excuse me, of weapons here. The spearfish are great for those high-speed bogies, those high-speed warships or attack boats that you really need to get rid of. You really need to kill them, or at least keep them distracted. Tigerfish is not so useful. Its top speed is 35-36 knots. And anything approaching that, you're going to struggle to take it down with a tigerfish. But it's quiet. So if you're against a slower target, or you're trying to sneak up on something with a torpedo, tigerfish in navigation mode is a very quiet weapon. I mean, what better weapon to use on a sneaking up submarine than a sneaking up torpedo? That's the first audible ping we've got. Okay, it can't detect me. Here's my plan. I'm going to pop up my sensors, and we're going to launch a couple of harpoons at the bad guys. Now I'm going to just push F4. There's bound to be air assets here. There might not be, but there's bound to be. At least a helicopter, so let's take a look. Okay, that's a helo. Another helicopter. And looks like there's just the 2. Okay. So a couple of choppers is not too big a deal, but what's going to happen is as soon as I show myself off, we're going to get, they're going to launch at us. So I'm going to dive deep. Test depth for this boat is 2,000 feet. Well, the floor is 1,914, so we're going to dive. We're going to get to depth. I'm still going to get attacked by torpedoes. I know that. But I want to get to depth. It's going to make me harder to detect by the helicopters. and then we'll see what happens. Now, my tigerfish, they're not immune against wire breaking, but they're much better than the earlier models. I'm likely to lose the wires here. What I would like to do is get a couple of tigerfish off in the general direction of the enemy to at least distract and maybe take something out, and that's bad news. Oh no.
In the engine room.
Seriously?
Damage control parties. Get in the control room.
Wow. Well, I messed that up.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir. Shoot 2-2. Down scope.
I proper messed that up. I've just balked my boat. Oh, great.
Passing
And
100 feet.
I am locked at 10 knots. I've got damaged propulsion. Yeah, this has not gone very well.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 203.
Wow. Now, this is a very different battle.
Passing 300 feet. Shoot 2-4.
For what it's worth, we're going to get some torpedoes off, but I think I have messed this up.
400 feet.
Pretty big
Fire
start.
control, we've lost the wire.
So, yay! Go, David.
Passing 500 feet.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 342.
Passing 600 feet.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 270.
Got something at least, but I don't think I'm going to survive this. Pretty sure I'm not going to survive this.
Feet.
Things right on my butt. Great.
Passing 900 feet.
Can I fix the propulsion?
Damage control parties. Lay to the engine room.
Don't think I can.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
So let's get a noisemaker out and hope for the best. Yeep. This isn't good.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 237.
Now there's a chance I can evade a bunch of torpedoes that are close in on me like this just by dropping noisemakers and hoping, like I say, hoping for the best. But it's
Passing
really
900 feet.
not a good place to be in. You can control your ballast and that's useful.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Evading torpedoes, but
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 235.
there are so many of them that I really don't think I'm going to be able to do this. So yeah, I'm a little frustrated at myself.
Feet.
Should have known better than to loiter at periscope depth, yattering away. So there we go. This one might be it. Not going to noisemaker it, I'm just going to see if we can dodge it just through changing my depth, and we can, which is very surprising. But yeah, I think I'm toast.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready. Passing 700 feet.
This thing coming from my flank, from my 9 o'clock. Drop a noisemaker there just for the sake of it. Okay. Get some more torpedoes off, I wonder. Is it worth it? I mean, maybe. What if I can take out?
Passing 600 feet.
Yeah, they can't seem to lock onto me, which is
Con,
good.
sonar, noisemaker, bearing 014.
I don't know if it's a flaw in how the torpedoes are programmed, but I'm not going to drop noisemakers the whole time because I'm going to run out. How many have I got left? 15. Even though this is climbing, it's not climbing quickly enough,
Passing 500 feet.
which is cool. You don't really want to trust this, because this is going to end in tears. Look at that. What do you know? Okay, well. Long may that continue. I mean, they're just going to faff around underneath me. I don't know why they're not going to
400 feet.
hit me, and why didn't I try this earlier? But, yeah, look at that. There's all sorts of carnage going on out there. Of course, it's all going to go to pot when they start depth charging me. So, let's give you something to think about,
Passing
Sunshine.
300 feet.
So I'm running out of depth. I got to get down again, I think. So I wonder, what can I do? Well, first things first, let's get this spearfish in attack mode. I'm going to see if I can take out Sierra 3 with this spearfish. Now, I should have launched this sooner, but I honestly didn't think I'd survive this long. So what do you know?
Passing 200 feet.
I think what I got to do is drop a noisemaker and somehow get down to depth as quickly as I possibly can, but that's just going to be tough. When these guys are just pursuing me relentlessly. But ineffectively. So let's try one of these. And I guess just change my depth. Let's have me descending. Transition to descending as quickly as I can, I think. A little bit of nose down. Right, that's got my depth descending, which is great. Now, can we drop another noisemaker? I don't think so. That's not looking good. That's really not good. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, well that was very interesting because I survived long enough to run out of depth. I did not think that was going to happen. We should probably abandon ship, chaps. This might be a little painful. Yeah, I hope you weren't in the back of the boat, because if you are, I guess you've got a bigger exit hole. There's a couple of holes there. Something else blew up. That's not good. Yeah. So all right, guys. Let's don those masks and off we go. Thanks so much, everyone. Maybe I'll replay this and maybe not make such a complete mess of it. See you in the next one. Goodbye.
Sierra 3.
Hey, welcome back
sonar,
to
new
Cold
contact
Waters.
bearing 042. Designated Sierra 4.
Okay, this is a follow-up to the last mission. There's a
Sonar,
lot
new
going
contact bearing
let's
0,
mute these guys.
1.
There's a lot going on in the game right now. I've just jumped straight back in. Let's go back here.
Contact bearing 044. Designated Sierra 6.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately pop to periscope depth, which I'm at. I'm going to get my sensors up, and I'm going to lob 4 harpoons at whatever targets happen to catch my drift. So let's go ahead and unmute or make the crew a little louder.
027. Designated Sierra 9.
Let's jump straight in.
Con,
That'll
sonar,
do.
new contact.
Up scope.
Going to get very busy.
Con,
Oof.
sonar, master 1 is classified as escort.
Shoot 2-1, aye sir. Shoot 2-2, aye sir. Shoot 2-3.
And we don't know what this next one is. So that's very interesting.
Con, sonar, master 6
Oh, there
is
we go.
classified
Let's
as
do that.
emergency.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Come left 2.
Make turns
Switch back
for
to
Con,
me.
sonar,
So,
we are cavitating.
yep, I don't doubt it. We're for the off. Now we need to get up to
Passing 100
speed
feet.
as quickly as we can.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Master 3, last bearing 0.
Alright, retaliation strikes coming back. That's number 1.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Master
Passing.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
I'm going to switch back to me, I think. Like so.
Passing 400 feet.
Alright, 400.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready. Passing 500 feet.
This is fine on depth-wise. Let's actually watch some of these attacks taking place. So, that's one of them. That one of me. Yep, there's a harpoon. So they've got chaff
Passing
out.
600 feet.
They've got close-in weapons to provide some defensive coverage. Generally, the Chinese fleets have got pretty good defenses. It's taken out one harpoon. Hasn't reached its target. Yep, and another one. So we didn't see that there, but there's a lot of incoming fire. Yeah, and that's an air-launched torpedo. Right, let's switch back to me. It's ahead of me. Okay,
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
this is about to detect me, I think.
Con, sonar, torpedo
Yep,
in the water.
there we go.
Torpedo in the water. Bearing 0, 6, 4.
Okay, so someone called me Mr. Evasion the other day. Yep, we're about to do some evasion. Well, let's notch it like this.
Con, knuckle formed.
We'll knuckle it back. See if that worked. It may have done. What I want to do is try and keep my distance from this fleet, but not too far away. Because I want to pop up and make some more harpoon strikes if I can. See, do I have 2 left? Yeah, those are the 2 that I'm loading in. So I've got a bunch of tigerfish and a bunch of spearfish. Now, if...
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready. Con, knuckle formed.
what I'm intending on doing is playing this part of the battle right after the first disastrous attempt. So I've gone into some spiel about the fact that there's a difference between the spearfish and the tigerfish. Basically, tigerfish are quiet and sneaky and slow, and spearfish are loud, fast, and seemingly more aggressive. Does this remind you of Two Nations, maybe? I don't know, a comparison between the two?
Con, knuckle formed.
Well, it might do, but they're both British weapons, so chase those thoughts out of your mind. Okay, only one launched at me. That's very interesting. I expected a bunch more.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Well, let's get some spearfish ready. I would prefer to use tigerfish in some ways
Knuckle formed.
against a warship that's slow enough that I can catch it, but these guys know I'm here. I'm surprised there's only one at the moment, but maybe there are more on the way. I guess we'll see. Now this thing's going to tuck in behind me. That's completely fine. Yeah, the sonar coming from the warships is giving their
Con, knuckle formed.
bearing away to me, but nothing else. So, if there's just one, I'm happy enough with just one. We're gonna keep plugging away, heading northeast, more or less. So in the ideal world, I'll pop up again to 200 feet.
Con, knuckle formed.
And give the warships another harpoon or a couple of harpoons and drop back down to depth. Now it's important to stay below 600 feet if possible, because that is it's a detection range for the helicopters. I wonder if there are still 2. Check that in just a second. Let's go ahead and knuckle again, like so.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, so that's F4. There's one. Just one. Oh, look at that. maybe I attacked quickly enough to get to catch the other helicopter on a warship. Did I sink anything so far? No, not that I can detect.
Con, knuckle formed.
Sounds like the helo is around me. I got caught in the hop last time just through yattering away as opposed to getting stuck in. That's completely on me. I should know better than that. I do know better than that. Right, we got some shallower water up ahead. It's a little murky down here, so I can't really see what's going on.
Con, knuckle formed.
Alright, harpoons are ready, but I need for this torpedo to self-destruct first and get a little bit of time without being attacked, so I can pop up and get some spearfish off, I think, at the same time. Spearfish have got quite a decent range. They travel quickly, and against the transports, they don't have much of a defense against my torpedoes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and knuckle again.
Con, knuckle formed.
I think what I want to do is turn a little bit more north. I do want to keep my distance. I don't want to get depth charged again. That's not fun. But this torpedo is making it hard for me to do that. So we'll go ahead and turn east. Like so. It's gonna sneak in behind me. I think we'll try turning the other way. So let's turn hard to port, hard to starboard.
Con, knuckle formed.
Have a knuckle and then crank it on hard to port again. See if we can get this thing to go west as opposed to north. Time for a sip of water, I think. It worked. Good. Hey, there we go.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Ultra quiet. Get my depth up. Or reduce my depth, I should say.
600 feet.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Back emergency.
kill
Maneuvering
the
eye.
speed a little bit.
Make
that.
turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Con
Good.
sonar regained contact on master 10 bearing.
Passing 400 feet.
Con sonar regained contact on master 2 bearing 025.
Come right to 000. Helm eye.
I don't know where the
Con
helicopter is.
maneuvering, Making turns for 5 knots.
I think I can maybe hear it. It's hard to tell.
Passing 200 feet.
Con sonar regained contact on master 1 bearing 082. Con sonar regained contact on master 5 bearing 051. Con sonar regained contact.
Passing 100 feet.
Gotta get my nose down. I don't want to breach. I don't want to surface.
Con sonar regained contact on master 7 bearing 048.
Make depth 4-5 feet. Dive by.
There we go. Right, I think we're ready to
Upscope.
let's
Con
go.
helm. Steady course.
Con sonar master 3 is classified as escort.
Let's go ahead and do
Shoot
that.
2-2. Aye, sir.
And then it's going to get very interesting when I do
2-3.
this.
Aye, sir. Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
Downscope.
Make
Okay.
turns for
Let's do
1
that. So
5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
we literally just popped up, fired off some weapons, and we're going to get back down to 600 feet. And this
Con
weapon here,
maneuvering. Making turns for 1
I
5
don't
knots.
know
Passing
what
100 feet.
this contact is. Is it a blue whale, I wonder? This might be. It looks like an alpha signature, but it's not. Nope. I think it's a blue whale. This
Con fire control. We've lost the wire.
Con sonar Sierra 8 is classified.
Hey, we got a
200
warship.
feet.
And okay. So
Make turns.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
yep, don't doubt it.
Con fire control. We've lost the wire.
Con sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 250.
Passing 400 feet.
Right, let's switch back to my boat view. So this thing is right behind me.
Passing 500 feet.
Depth charges though.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 1 0. Last bearing 3 4.
Passing 600 feet.
So the trick with depth charges is you need to vary your course and your depth, because they will anticipate
Passing
where,
700 feet.
not only
Con
where you
sonar,
are.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 188.
We may have piqued their interest then, let's just say.
Passing 800 feet.
Yep. Okay, this is perfectly fine.
Passing 900 feet. Con, knuckle form.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
That's 3,
2,
but-
6 1.
I mean, is 3 cheating? Because it's not cheating if it's 2.
Passing 1200 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
I'll give these chaps a noise maker. There we go. And I'm going to
Passing
level off.
1400 feet.
That's
Passing
4.
1500 feet.
Oh, we're going to let these things follow me down. It's very murky down here.
Passing 1600 feet.
Oh,
Con, knuckle formed.
swing by that way. That's got them
Con
shaken
sonar.
off.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water.
And
Bearing.
now-
2 2 6.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, switch back to the map view. Zoom in here. That's at 5? Nope, only 4. They're not even trying.
Con, knuckle formed.
Yeah, that one's a little close, shall we say. And I could do with a bit of distance there. We'll knuckle away again here.
Con, knuckle
That's
formed.
right. I'm going to put my ballast to pop me up. Because maybe that trick where they just skip underneath you is going to work here. I don't know. Okay. So far, so
Passing
good.
1600 feet.
Another knuckle.
Con, knuckle formed.
I think that's got them off. Yeah, so see how they're quite a bit lower than I am. They're deeper even, which is very useful. So, okay, we may be ending up dragging these in towards hopefully not a blue whale, but hopefully something else.
Passing 1500 feet.
Another knuckle. I don't know where the helicopter is, but it doesn't matter so much. It's gonna follow me. This is a little uncomfortable. It's kind of close.
Con, knuckle formed.
Do I feel like
Passing
playing around with the
1400
depth?
feet.
I mean, it seems to be okay.
Con, knuckle formed.
Maybe. Is that going to touch me? I don't know. I guess not. Okay. Awesome.
Con, knuckle formed.
Another knuckle, and let's keep the thing turning.
Passing 1300 feet.
That's very uncomfortably close,
Con,
but hey,
knuckle formed.
if your bunk was down there, you'd be thinking it uncomfortable as well. I think I want to drop a noise maker, just in case.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 1200 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
It seems to be working. Okay, let's reload that tube. Alright, let's think about getting my weapons prepared for the next assault. I say assault, the next time we
1100 feet.
fire some torpedoes. Now, looks like in my normal stores I've just got tigerfish left, which means my what's called the VLS, the fifth torpedo tube is going to be hopefully exclusively spearfish.
Knuckle formed.
Now, explain what I mean. The Swiftsure and the Trafalgar class have got 5 torpedo tubes. They're midships,
Knuckle formed.
as opposed to at the
Passing
bow.
1,000 feet.
And the 2 are on the left, port side, 2 are on the right, the starboard side,
Knuckle formed.
and 1
Con,
is
torpedo room, tube 1
kinda
ready.
underneath here. Not a great view of it.
Knuckle formed.
And so the way that whoever designed the Swiftsure and the Trafalgar class boats did this was made their VLS.
Knuckle formed.
You can't put every weapon in that tube. You're
Passing
restricted to
900
torpedoes.
Con,
Yeah,
sonar,
this
lost contact. Master,
seems to
4,
work.
last bearing, 0, 5, 8.
Knuckle formed.
I mean, who knew that? Okay, maybe people knew, but I didn't know that you really could evade torpedoes very easily, like that. Wow. And now there's just like 1 left. Huh. Well, that's fantastic.
Passing 800 feet. Knuckle formed.
Okay, let's switch back to the map. Where am I? Okay, so I took out a Yutling, it looks like, so a landing ship. One of the warships, Jianghu, the Luhu is still there. Okay, let's get back down to
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
ultra quiet. I'm going to be happy enough with the
Passing
depth of
700 feet.
about 700 feet. What is deployed a noisemaker? So
Con, sonar, regained contact on. Master, 9, bearing, 0, 8, 6.
I'm guessing
Con,
Mastermind.
sonar, regained contact on. Master, 7, bearing, 0, 4, 3.
Master 9 looks like it's a blue whale. I guess we saw it on the surface. So
Con,
let's
sonar,
go ahead and
Master, 9, is classified as Con, sonar, regained contact on. Master, 5, bearing, 0, 5, 3.
okay. I'm going to pause the recording for just a
Con,
little bit.
sonar, regained contact on. Master, 1, 0, bearing, 2, 4, 8.
Because the crew are going to give me a whole bunch of
Con,
updates.
sonar, regained contact on. Master, 1, bearing, 1, 1, 4.
I'll be back. Okay, a short period of time has passed, and I've decided to get just a little aggressive with the torpedoes here. So we've got torpedoes out for Master 7. This Yukon here, he's escaping to the north-northwest. I'd like to stop that from happening. And then Torpedo 3 was the next one launched. That is designated for M1, the Luhu. Now, I don't know exactly where he is, but I'd like to at least threaten him. And then Torpedo 2 is either for M5, M6, the 2 Yutlings escaping to the north, or it's for M3, the Hanghu 3, when we get a better idea of its location. So let's go ahead and accelerate time now. How fast is M7 moving? What, 15, 16 knots? Yeah, 16 knots. So I can track and hunt these things down. But the spearfish is a better weapon in some regards for these faster targets. Now the Luhu, let's see, I can do 31 knots. I can catch that with a tigerfish, and the Hanghu 3, whatever that's pronounced, they're slower warships. So in theory, I'm going to be okay using tigerfish for these. I do have some spearfish, and if I need to use them, not a problem. I think I'm gonna... Oh, it's tempting to just go for the Yutling with Torpedo 2, I think. They're my primary targets. In fact, there's another one there. I wonder if I want to use a spearfish to engage the M5. I think I will. Okay, let's go ahead and do that.
Shoot tube 5. Aye, sir.
Right. So I don't know where M3 is right now, this Yanghu, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Let's see how this pans out for a few seconds. Accelerate time. Yeah, let's adjust my course to be a little bit more north.
Come left to 0, 0, 9, helm aye.
Got a feeling these two escorts have decided better than tangling with me. They must have heard about me. Okay, I see where you are. I could engage you with Torpedo 3. That's tempting. I'm going to do that because I don't know where M1 is. It's estimated to be 17,000 yards away, but we've no idea where that really is. So we'll go ahead and we'll threaten
Helm, steady course.
M3 with this. Okay, let's see. Torpedo 1 is now more or less in a tail chase. That's okay. Let's set you up to go here. If I lose the wire, not a problem. Spearfish is already accelerating away. It's going to overtake Torpedo 2 very quickly. So I'm happy with those. And then I just need to micromanage number 3. So let's go ahead and accelerate time again. Okay. Yes, you are going slowly. He's probably searching for me. Maybe.
Fire control, weapon acquired.
Alright, so that's number 1, automatically going for the target. Let's go ahead and watch that because it could be quite exciting. Alright, switch to that view. There you go. Got all the equipment on deck. Yeah, that's a small invasion fleet, that's for sure. Any second now. Any second now, come on. There it is.
Contact. Master 7. Last bearing 3, 5, 6. Contact breaking up.
That was a pretty big boom. I guess they were carrying some form of explosives on there. Okay, number 3. Actually need to guide you towards the target, like so. My bad for getting that out of hand. It looks like this battle's nearly over. So I think M1 has decided better of tangling with me. So we're gonna ignore you for now. And I think Torpedo 5 can pretty much engage this M5 immediately. So let's go ahead and make this active.
Con, fire control,
There we
weapon
go.
acquired.
It's gonna pop up to the surface and engage. Yeah, I mean we've done really well. I'm very surprised. We managed to avoid all those torpedoes and then just deal with everything else with pretty ruthless efficiency. Well, I mean that's good. This I wonder if this destroyer is or frigate is damaged.
Con,
Let's take a
torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
quick look. I don't think it's damaged. It's not burning. I don't see a hole in the side. So he's just, I don't know, pleasantly bobbing along at just 5 knots. I'm pretty sure he's trying to detect me. I don't think he's picking up survivors. But I can hear a torpedo approaching. Can't see it. But I know it's approaching, so, okay. It may have just detected the torpedo, then he started pinging.
Lost contact. Master 5. Last bearing 0, 3, 0. Contact breaking up.
Took care of 5 then.
Come left to 284. Helm I.
So I am going to accelerate time. I think this warship is going to evade for a little bit, but
Con
here comes a
sonar,
noisemaker. Yep.
bearing 109.
It's probably got another noisemaker waiting to pop out, so
Con sonar,
There it goes.
noisemaker bearing 111.
We'll steer it. We'll guide it back towards the target because we really want to take care of this guy.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Go. And we'll watch its sad and unfortunate demise. But believe you me, he'd have had me quicker than I could say booyah.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Master.
Con, helm, steady course.
Booyah. Okay. Wreckage of sorts of ships. Okay, that's bad, as I can hear a helicopter, but maybe we'll be okay.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Maybe. Let's switch the helo view. He's just flown over me. Okay, so he is behind me, I think. Right, well, just need to watch for torpedo 2. I think this is gonna be, yeah, it's got 25 minutes worth of battery power, so I'll accelerate time.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
This U-Ting's only doing 14 knots. I wonder why that is. Oh, it's his top speed. That'll be why. Yes, there's yeah. Okay, right. Well, it's about to get attacked by 36
Con,
knots
fire
of
control, weapon acquired.
devastating tigerfish. Oh, what? Oh no! My weapon decided it didn't want to. What's a shame. Okay, can I still complete the objective then? So we've taken care of 1, 2, 3 out of 4. I'd like to take care of the fourth one, and he's in range, but to do so would put me at a bit of a risk. Do I need to? He's heading away. He was heading south. Now he's heading north. He's off back to China or wherever he came from, wherever his base is. The M1 Luhu is not really any threat whatsoever, I don't think. No, I don't think so. So I think I can possibly even go at this point. But
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it for this video. We've been very successful. So thanks ever so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you got something from this. Felt like a bit like a textbook engagement, which is great. And I'll see you the next time. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care. Goodbye.